wanted some like foreign motherfucker to win because it's June and they wanted to include everybody. But if you don't want to include this in the video, it's okay. I'm just talking my real facts now. But
guys, Andre Lima and Mitch Raposo just took place. Split fucking decision.
Yeah, one of the judges or the referees must have been drunk when they were watching that fight. I don't see how Mitch Raposo won 2 out of 3 rounds at all. Maybe one round, but maybe the second, but even still, I don't think so. And everybody in the comments that was talking shit about us saying we don't do our homework, how's that for fucking homework?
Guys, as much as we did pick Andre Lima and talk shit about Mitch Raposo, Andre Lima is a dirty fucking cheater.
Yeah, he's a dirtbag.
5 pounds overweight, kicking him in the crotch, poking him in the eyes, grabbing the fucking fence. This guy might have been a little bit of a lock on the card.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with him, but we had to pick right. We had to pick right, and we did. On to the next fight, boys. Here we go. 302.
1 boys. 302 is gonna be massive. Basil Hafez, Mickey Gall, guys. Basil Hafez gets it done.
Yeah, boys, first leg down on the parlays. Respect to Mickey Gall, though. Like, I honestly thought Mickey Gall was going to get destroyed and fucked up. Well, he did get destroyed, but he was hanging in there. And the final, like, all the way to the end of the fight, throwing those shots, rocking Basil Hafez. But, guys, another lock of the week hits for the fucking GCMMA channel. We're on a roll.
Yes, sir, guys. 1 leg down. Not gonna lie, was getting a little nervous on that 3rd round. They were both gassing out. They were getting reckless. Shit could have went south real fucking quick. But at the end of the day, he still won. Lock of the week. What
Guys,
can I say?
I want to put another emphasis on the respect for Mickey Gall. He is 7-6 now. He's 1 fight away from being 50-50 in his career. But I will say, after a layoff, tough opponent, Basil Hafez, of course he got it done. There was never going to be a question about if he was winning or losing this fight. But Mickey Gall did do much better than I feel like I personally gave him credit for. I think if he gets back in there, gets another training camp, and they give him another opponent, this was kind of like a tune-up for Mickey Gall, let's call it. Now he knows what he has to work on and shit. He's gotten much better in the striking. He's got a pretty good chin. Mickey Gall, sorry it wasn't your night, but big respect to you. 2 for 2 on the fucking card, guys. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We're going to sweep this shit.
Phil Rowe, Jake Matthews, guys.
Oh, my God. Phil Rowe just sold one of my parlays. He just couldn't get anything going in that fight. I don't know what the hell he was trying to do. But you should not be losing to Jake Matthews if you're trying to do anything in the UFC whatsoever. Phil Rowe, you're a disappointment, and honestly, fuck you for losing that fight.
Guys, we can try to somehow justify losing to Neil Magny, split decision. We can try our best to pamper that, sugarcoat it and shit, and make it seem like it wasn't a big deal. Jake Matthews is a fucking big deal.
Look, Phil, I understand you're the underdog, but you've got, what, 4 inches of height on this guy. You've got 8 inches of reach, and you're sitting there not even using that jab to your advantage. And then you get taken to the ground, and you try and take his back, and you still don't do shit about it. Like, are you even training?
Bro. You shoot for a takedown and then get reversed and lose the round, bro. Stop. You have a massive height reach advantage. You should be on paper, you should be the better striker in this fight, and you're going rogue and just doing a bunch of bullshit and losing the fight. Like,
Phil Rowe, I could give a fuck to see you fight again, to be honest. You finished a couple guys who were absolutely dog shit. You come in and you fight Neil Magny and Jake Matthews, who are also arguably not that great, and you can't put together anything. You're like 35 years old. You should be fucking ashamed of yourself. I don't want to see you in the octagon again.
Fuck that guy, but
2 for 3, guys.
2 for 3, whatever.
It could be better. It could be fucking worse. We'll see how the card keeps going, guys. Guys, Grant Dawson, Joe Solecki. We went Grant Dawson. We fucking laid on him like a blanket the entire fight, as we expected. I don't know how the hell he was minus 525. I mean, yes, he did dominantly win that, but come on, are we really hyping Grant Dawson up that much?
If you're a minus 525 favorite, you should be finishing the fight instead of just laid on Joe Solecki like a little bitch the whole time, but it's what we predicted. We knew this was gonna happen. Grant Dawson won the fight.
He's not a finisher.
He's not anybody that we fuck with or we like are hyping up. We just
If I
thought
saw
Joe
him in
Solecki
public, I would.
sucked.
If I saw him in public, I would not dap him up or ask for a picture.
I would just move on and like buy.
I'd
buy
probably,
something
like,
to
if
eat.
I saw him in a food court at a mall, I'd probably shoot a fucking spitball at him.
Guys, Dawson, he fought like an idiot. He definitely, like, if he was fighting anybody else than Joe Solecki, he would have got fucked up. So, I mean, in my personal opinion, he kind of sucked, even though he won that, which is good. And yeah, I mean, his fight just sucked. And Joe Solecki, what the fuck is your, like, you sound like a fucking vegan, bro. Like, what the fuck are you on, bro? And yeah, he got fucked up. Like the whole fight, you just looking at him, he's laying there like a fucking,
Like a fish out of water.
like, yeah, like
Come on, bro.
like seriously, guys. But yep, that's another one though. And
3 for 4 on the card, guys. We're not letting Phil Rowe.
Fucking Phil Rowe, like, oh my
We're
god.
not letting him get our
bro.
spirits done, guys. We still got a lot of action on this card. We're not even to the main card yet. 3 for 4. Let's keep the fucking train going. UFC 302, boys.
Yes, sir.
Jailton Almeida, Alexander Romanov. Guys, we just saw the fucking Jailton Almeida that we all know. I mean, the fact that he had to be the first one to get a finish on this card. We're like 6 fights in.
Yeah, that like Jailton Almeida doesn't even go for finishes like in any of his fights. It's sad to say that he got the first finish of the fight, but we predicted this. Romanov came into this fight fat as fuck as usual and got submitted. Like, he gassed out within the first 30 seconds of getting taken down, and all he was thinking about is burgers and nuggets and shit on the ground, and he wanted to get out of there so he could order some Uber Eats before he even left the arena. That's just what it comes down to.
Guys, I'm honestly pretty fucking surprised Jailton Almeida submitted him because Alexander Romanov didn't look like he even had a damn neck.
Yeah, I
His
mean,
fat ass.
like shit.
Guys, I'm fucking tired of them putting Romanov in there. He's lost to Tybura, Almeida, someone else. The guy sucks. He's not an ultimate fucking fighter. Get rid of the guy. We needed Jailton Almeida to get some steam to go back up the division. We knew that this shit was gonna end in the first round, guys. We're 5 for 6 now after Grant Dawson. Forgot about that for a second. 5 for fucking 6, guys. Let's go UFC 302. The diamond is still in this shit.
Yes, sir.
Roman Kopylov and Cesar Almeida. We went Roman Kopylov because, yeah, Cesar Almeida beat Alex Porier by decision 10 years ago. Big whoop.
And kickboxing.
Yeah, this isn't kickboxing, it's MMA. And Kopylov proved that, you know, he worked on his grappling a little bit. He got submitted by Fluffy, and I just knew that he was never going to let that happen again. He did what he needed to do. It was very obvious. He just needed to get Cesar Almeida to the ground, and it would be wraps. He did that. He was definitely doing good on the feet, too. I'm not on anybody who went with Cesar Almeida. He's still an entertaining fighter. I still do like him. I might pick him against someone else. But against our boy Roman Kopylov, I'm not picking him.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to pick against a Russian fighter when he's going against somebody who got taken down 3 times by Dylan Budka. All right, Dylan Budka sucks. And the fact that he was able to take Cesar Almeida down 3 times just told me all that I need to know that Roman Kopylov was winning this fight. What? We missed 1 fucking fight on this card so far, boys.
We're 6 for fucking 7, guys.
And I'm getting more and more focused in this card, and we're about to get to the fights where we faded each other, and it's about to get real rowdy, boys. So stay tuned for this shit.
Dustin Poirier is still in this bitch.
And he's about to knock out Islam Makhachev's bitch ass, bird looking ass.
Randy Brown versus fucking EZ Dos Santos, guys. We went Randy Brown. It was a bit closer than we anticipated, but he still got the dub. Guys, we're like 7 for 8 on this card right now. I've lost fucking track. We've won so many of these fucking fights.
Yeah, boys. I mean, I will give it to EZ Dos Santos. He put up more of a fight than I honestly expected. It was a close fight. I feel like if it was different judges, they could have picked Easy to Santos to win the fight. But shout out Randy Brown. He actually ran that shit and he won the fight. And yeah, it is what it is, boys.
Guys, I think if the judges got hit in the head with a fucking sledgehammer, they would have given it to Easy Dos Santos. I don't know any judges that would have saw that for anybody other than Randy Brown. I think Randy Brown is coming into his prime now. He's really only lost to JDM. I know he probably lost before that, but guys, Randy Brown really is that fucking guy. They gave him a 39-year-old Brazilian. I know Brazilians have a little bit of a longer shelf life, but Randy Brown, I just knew he was coming into this fight and was winning this shit. Guys, give him someone in the top 15 now. I really think he deserves it, and that performance just went and showed. Heavy grappler, he's got that shit. He's not getting submitted by people. He had the neck crank in on him and he didn't tap. Randy Brown, he's tough. He's got ground game. Give him someone in the top 15.
I'll say that he definitely did a good job with that. It was getting kind of close. I mean, not really close, but like I felt like the judges were gonna go Rowe. It was kind of. I hate when they get on the ground. That's just my personal opinion. I hate when fighters get to the ground. No matter if they're good grapplers or not. But yeah, I mean that's another fucking fight on the wins, bro. So
Randy Brown, boys, is leading us in 7 for 8. Dustin Porier still on the fucking card, guys.
Easy, boys.
Good luck. Let's fucking go.
Easy.
Boys, Alex Morono and Nico Price. Honestly, fuck Alex Morono. I could care less about seeing him again in the UFC. He looked like shit against Court McGee, even though we gave him out as the lock of the week. He's losing to Nico fucking Price. He's not a great white. A great white is a predator in the ocean who gets anything it fucking wants in its sight. Alex Morono couldn't win against Nico the fucking hybrid. Kick him out of the fucking UFC. He could be on a 1-fight losing streak. Fuck Alex Morono.
That guy's not the great white. That guy's the great shitty diaper. He fucking sucks. First off, we should have realized when he had a close fight with fucking Court McGee, we should have thought of that in our heads.
How the fuck can we bet on Nico the hybrid?
We couldn't.
We can't bet on him
He got knocked out by Robbie Lawler
at 41. And so we bet on fucking Alex Morono and he sucks.
No disrespect to Robbie Lawler, but he was at the tail end of his career, old as fuck, and he kind of sucked at the end of his career.
Nico Price looks like fucking Chick Hicks.
He looks like some guy you would see at Circle K and ask you to buy you beers when you're like not even 21. That's the type of guy that Nico Price looks like and
Alex
fights like.
Morono's getting rocked and shit. Fuck Alex Morono.
Alex Morono is the type of guy to buy fucking meth off people like Nico Price. That's what we should have realized going into this fight. Whatever.
You're not an Ultimate Fighter. Get out of the fucking UFC, boys. We still got Dustin Poirier in the main event.
Whatever, bro. Fuck it.
Boys, Kevin Holland and McCall, J. Chuck, he did not fucking tap.
Boys, I'm just going to say, I picked Kevin Holland. And for those who are saying that he didn't tap, yes, I will admit he did not tap. But the ref was right to step in that fight. His arm was almost turned 360 degrees in the opposite direction. His arm was about to fall off his body.
No, listen. Hold on, though. The thing is, though, he did not tap. So, if you don't tap, how is the fight over?
Hold on.
He was straight to keep the
Listen. You cannot tap and you can get slept, and the ref will step in. This is the same type of shit.
It's a submission.
It's a good stoppage by the ref, guys.
It's a shitty stoppage.
The
ref, Jason Herzog, what makes you fucking think?
Oh my god! Oh my god, bro!
What makes you fucking think that you can step in and stop that?
Maybe the fact his arm was facing a different direction.
Hey, guess what? You know, Trump 2025. He's trying to run that shit, but guess what?
2025.
Yeah, he's running it. He's running that shit. But anyways, he was like, I can be a sponsor better than Obama.
What the hell? What the hell? Does that have to do with McCall and Jake
Guys,
losing?
McCall and Jake Chuck, he did not lose that fight. Kevin Holland, yes, he looked good. Good ground game. Capped on him. Glad to see him back in the win column. But don't cut McCall or anything like that. He got on the bad end of a shitty judge. Congratulations, Kevin Holland. And Dustin Poirier is still in this bitch.
Don't cut
Yes,
McCall,
bro.
He just needs to work on his fucking jujitsu, that motherfucker.
That
Buddy,
stoppage,
GCMMA in this bitch all night.
that stoppage was like completely valid.
Islam Makhachev versus Dustin Poirier, boys.
Guys, Dustin Poirier just got submitted in the last fucking round, but let me just say this right now. Islam Makhachev is the biggest bitch and the biggest bitch champion in the UFC right now. This motherfucker was hanging on to Dustin Poirier's leg for the takedown for dear life. If you take a look at his ass after this fight, he looked like he was about to croak in this shit. He's a bitch. Dustin Poirier, he needs to retire. He's had a good career. This was his last chance. He didn't come through, but fuck Islam Makhachev.
Boys, we went with Dustin Poirier. Went again our better judgment. I don't give a fuck if Islam Makhachev won. How am I gonna bet on him against Dustin Poirier, guys? Dustin Poirier was looking so good. When it was going into the 5th round, I was thinking maybe he could have won by decision. Guys, Dustin Poirier, love him to death. I'll never disrespect Dustin Poirier. I don't care how many times he's swapped the title, how many times he's lost. Guys, it sucks, but Dustin Poirier needs to hang him up, man. Go, enjoy the rest of your life with your family, the hot sauce and shit, but please, I'm not paying money again to see you get your ass kicked.
Look, guys, I've only been watching the UFC for about 2-3 years now, maybe. But here's the thing. I don't care how long I will watch the UFC. I will never, ever put my money on Islam Makhachev. All right?
Fuck
I'm
that
not
communist.
impressed by that little fucking submission in the 5th round. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm not impressed by that.
You're that great, but
And
you're going to the 5th.
Look, like I said, I've watched it for 2 years. I love Dustin Poirier. Like, he's a good person. I fuck with his fan base. I fuck with Louisiana. I fuck with the hot sauce. Like, guys, what is there not to fuck with about Dustin Poirier? But he does have to hang it up after this fight, and we're gonna see in about 30 seconds after this video is done if he takes off the gloves or not, the golden gloves. But we'll see. And it's a disappointing end to the night, but
I think that
I don't
I think that Dustin Poirier had a chance with his defense in this fight to win it eventually, but he got taken down like everybody said, and it's a shame that it happened the way it did. And I really think that Islam won this fight, and at the end of the day, Poirier is, he's 0-3 when it comes to his title defense. So it's really a shame. I think at this point he just needs to hang it up and just continue with whatever fucking brands he wants to go with. So at the end of the day, it sucks for Dustin Poirier. I'm rooting for him, but fuck Islam. I'm not fucking rooting for Islam. So
I'd honestly make a 3-hour fucking video just talking shit about Islam.
we
Makhachev.
got so much to goddamn.
This
say
guy
about
is not the
Islam.
pound for pound
Listen,
number.
don't even get me
Bro,
fucking
no.
started, dude.
This guy's not the pound for pound number 1. He's not the best lightweight of all time. He's not better than Khabib. He's a
not-
pussy
Listen,
who just holds on to
hold on.
people's legs
Let me
and
say
tries to win
something.
the fight.
Let me say something. On ESPN, I read the article. They said if he went to fight, he's on the way to greatness. He is not on the fucking way to greatness.
Fuck this
Khabib
guy,
might be
bro.
training him, but he is not on the way to greatness. He has to beat so many more fighters than Dustin fucking Poirier. Poirier is now 0-3 now in his title defenses. So I really do not think that beating an 0-3 man, in his older career, that does not deserve the credit that it does. It's not something to, like back then, it's not something to write home about, it's not something to brag home about. So I think we should end on that note. So
Guys, $2.99. or what? No, this is
302.
guys.
Whatever the fuck this is.
302. This shit did not live up. Like there was 3 finishes on the whole fucking card. Guys, forget who won, forget who lost, forget how right we were. No fucking finishes. You fucking kidding me?
This card is a goddamn disgrace to the UFC.
Like shit.
I know it. You could call us salty because our guy didn't win, but you can't sit there and tell me, "Oh shit, Islam Makhachev, he's pretty raw." You look at him as soon as the fight got called, his team is holding him up against the cage because of how fucked up he is. He's like, "Oh, did I just win?"
Listen, just because it's
shit,
June, that's the reason that Islam won. Because they wanted some. They want. We can cut it out.
Look, guys,
Uncle
I
Bert,
have one more thing to fucking say.
Don't
I have one more
cancel
thing
me.
to say.
I'm just speaking facts now.
First of all, fuck Islam Makhachev. Second of all, we all know what's coming. We all know Armin Sarukian is coming for the
don't
belt.
get me started. Don't get me started.
And we know, we all,
Sarukian
third of
can
all,
fuck off.
third of all, we all know the lightweight
He
lightweight
cannot defend
division.
shit at that point.
The lightweight division in 2024 is doomed. It's just over. We might as well focus on
Well,
the heavyweight division. Islam Makhachev or fucking
Tom
Tom
Aspinall.
Aspinall. We might as well focus on that because the lightweight
Bantamweight
division.
and heavyweight guys, we got Sean O'Malley and Tom Aspinall.
Real shit. We still got Sean O'Malley.
Still got Tom Aspinall.
we got Drickus. Come on.
We still got Drickus. But that's all I have to say about that.
Holy fuck. Wait a
I
second.
don't even want to think about this anymore.
We got
I just
Alex
wanna put it
Pereira
behind me.
still, bro. We still have hope in the champions.
Guys,
Dude,
we're
like I
flyweight,
said, I could go on
featherweight and shit.
we're not.
Oh, we do still have featherweight. Ilya Porier.
We're not including.
forever. It's a part. But anyways, we didn't touch on the Paulo Costa, Sean Strickland. Guys, I picked Paulo Costa on a feeling. It went fucking south.
What a feeling.
Yeah, it went fucking south. The fight went how it was supposed to go, but guys, whatever. Fucking shout out Sean Strickland, he was there. Paulo Costa, whatever, bro. Fuck that shit. Fuck Islam Makhachev, and guys, I'm about to get fucked up tonight because of this.
Fuck you.
And if I pass out drunk, I'm blaming Islam Makhachev.
And you know, I might, I might, you know,
What in the fuck?
hit the final card, but it's okay because you know I'm like maybe 2,900 shots deep. So have a good night, guys. UFC for life.
All right,
Alright,
everybody on
GCA.
3. Fuck Islam Makhachev.
1, 2, 3.
Fuck Islam Makhachev.